they are trying to win their third in a row. We are underway here at the Stew as the Rams control the tip. And that freshman point guard Lewis, who just won his third A-10 Rookie of the Week award. We have yet to get to conference play.
What's impressive about Lewis is even though you get to see him have to think the game, learn on the fly, he's done such a good job at just handling that responsibility.
Evans can't get the jumper inside to go, and it'll be Rider basketball. The Bronx from Lawrenceville, New Jersey. That's really right in the middle of the Garden State of New Jersey, about halfway between New York and Philadelphia, right off Interstate 95. And their flashy guard, Flash Burton, has got it in his hands, averaging 11 a game, and he will shoot anytime, any place.
And I like the matchup with Barry Evans on Flash as of right now. Barry Evans is one of those defenders that he's long and lengthy and athletic. He can guard 1 through 4.
Burton, way out front. Gives it to Cruz. Jumper. That goes. And they are on the board. Ryder strikes first here at the Siegel Center. It's 2-zip.
And that was great defense by Brandon Jennings, but just better offense by Cruz.
To the post it goes. This is Djokovic. Inside jumper. Just shy. Ryder cleans the glass. The Rams misfire on their first 2 possessions. Ryder.
But you got to like the shot selection, both in the paint, both makeable shots by 2 capable guard and forward.
Caleb Smith, the junior from Atlanta, guarded by Jennings. Burton now way out front. Physical Evans defending. Shot clock winding down. Jumper, that banks in. 2 straight buckets by Ryder. And the Bronx early on, a little bit of an offensive surprise.
And this is where, though Ryder is hitting these shots, these are long twos, contested. You just got to live with that as a defender.
Djokovic inside. He dunks here in Richmond for VCU.
He must like going to places where they have good food, because Charleston has amazing food. And then Richmond is a foodie town as well.
And Cincinnati's got the chili, right?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Caleb Smith trying to get free. Ryder fell to Delaware in their last game, and a turnover as they threw it out of bounds, and that VCU pressure starting to ratchet up a little bit, causing the turnover.
And if you're Ryder, you're happy with that type of turnover. Dead ball, VCU has to bring it all the way 94 feet off the court.
Evans and Lewis. Speaking of Xavier, Lewis originally committed to Xavier, but then came to VCU after their coaching switch when Sean Miller went to Texas. This is Jadrian Tracy. The shot clock winding down. Brandon Jennings inside stops. Turnaround left-handed floater falls.
Great patience by Brandon Jennings there.
And so the left-hander, who had 10 against American on Thursday, gives the Rams their first lead of the game.
And Brandon Jennings is also one of those guys. I want to see him ratchet up offensively just a tad. He has the ability to attack the paint, and he has the wherewithal to know when to pass it and get his teammates some shots as well.
Davis Bynum, the turnaround jumper over Tracy, and Ryder seizes the lead back. Lewis keeps it alive. The feed inside to Djokovic. Going to work. Djokovic, easy jumper off the window.
And as you can see, Ryder is going to struggle guarding him one-on-one. If they continue to get the ball in the paint, eventually Ryder's going to have to come with a double team, and that's where VCU's offense is really going to open up.
Again, Burton with the basketball. Fuller. And now Smith straight away. Rolls it inside to Fuller. Turnaround jumper. That one doesn't go. Barry Evans hammered. Mauled as he gets the rebound. A double team mauling on the senior from Baltimore. Evans has got that Baltimore toughness, though, Ed.
It looked like he walked down a Jersey Street alley.
These guys are exactly. Terrence Hill checks in for the Rams as Evans will bring it into the forecourt. He can do that even with his size. A 3 from Lewis. No good. The ball caroms towards the corner.
They got their Christmas shopping done, and they can relax here at the game.
I feel that is happening. I feel that there's a relaxed crowd. Cruz And Ryder has the basketball. The Bronx from the MAAC, the MAC from up north. Cruz, another one of those guys that can shoot at any time. This is Smith off the glass, got it to go.
And great start by Ryder. Being patient offensively, getting the shots they like and they're comfortable with, switching defenses.
This is a team that is used to big environments. They have already played at Virginia, at Rutgers, at Texas, and at Houston, who played in the national championship game last year. They're not going to be daunted by the Siegel Center, despite the good crowd here tonight.
Absolutely, but they never quite face somebody like the Rams.
Djokovic will change your life. Trips here. Tracy. Ball deflected, and they turn it over. Ryder comes back the other way, and a hand check.
And if you're Ryder, you're extremely happy with your offensive production. And if you're VCU, you're pretty content with your defense because you're not giving up easy baskets.
You're kind of happy with that until the block on the dunk, the alley-oop, as Tracy just couldn't get high enough, and Ryder quickly comes back around, misses the J inside, the follow no. Ryder up by 3. There's a crowd here. It seems like a quiet crowd, like they've had a big holiday party that they're trying to work themselves out of.
Some nice hams and turkey.
Exactly. Bell to Lewis. This is a 3. Got it.
And that's what Nyk Lewis can do. He can really stroke it from outside. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for his game.
21 threes now on the season for Lewis, and the Rams knocked down their first one of the night to tie it at 10. Cruz looking right at Barry Evans, trying to shake free of the senior. His floater inside, woefully short. Evans comes out, feeds it up to Lewis. He'll go straight to the rim, stop, and he walks. Slid right underneath. He felt the Ryder pressure caving in on the freshman, and just a little bit of move of the pivot foot turns it over.
I would have loved to see him just probe the defense there, dribble the ball back out. He could have swung it around and got a really good look.
That's Phil Martelli looking on. His team just tied it with that Lewis 3. Smith. Now Bynum. Rams consistent man-to-man defensive team. Burton no good. And Djokovic gets the miss. Hill wants to run and light one up. Too strong for Terrence Hill. Long rebound to Burton. He's got a 2-on-1. He'll give it to Bynum. Bynum straight up and lays it in. Rams again trailing by 2. VCU here at the Siegel Center trying to get going on both sides of the floor. This is an Evans drive and dish to Lewis. That 3's too strong. Djokovic saves it from going out of bounds. His follow too strong again. Nothing falling for the Rams early on.
And you can't really be mad at any of those shot selections. They're good looks. But I think VCU can be a little bit patient and get great ones.
Caleb Smith to Fuller now. Inside on Djokovic. Way strong with the floater. And Michael Bell grabs what will most likely be many rebounds on his night. Hill takes it outside. The birthday boy from Portland throws it up, draws.
It's a small world when you talk about basketball in general. It is a small world. You never know who you're going to meet. Our former coach, Coach Odom, who's now at Virginia Cavaliers, he recruited me out of high school.
Did he really?
To go to Virginia Tech.
Did he really? The small worldiness of college hoops. There's a lot here tonight in the St. Joe's realm. Tracy, a former Hawk himself, takes it inside. Finds Jordan Tillery, the freshman, inside drive, and he floats one in.
I just love Tillery's energy. When he gets on the court, he knows I want to play extremely hard. I want to get in defend. I want to get in offensive players, and I want to attack the cup.
Jameer McNeil is checked into the game. Finds Kevzauskas. The left-hand side. The Lithuanian native. Back out to McNeil. Smith with the ball on the floor, guarded by Tracy. Shot clock winding down. Inside, Kevzauskas, jumper short. Rebound pulled down by Ryder. McNeil an open J. That's in. They continue to find the range and stay within shouting distance of this VCU basketball team, who was heavily favored coming into this, but they own a 3-point lead. Tracy all the way in, no good. High rebound fielded by Bynum, and Ryder's on the run. The Bronx in transition. McNeil, another jumper, different place on the side of the floor. Missed, and it's rebounded by Fuller. He shoots and scores.
Caliber of players you need to get to the big dance. To Ryder, you have to have so much money with the NIL and transfer portal being as prevalent as it is.
All right, we're tied at 21. They're hanging around here at the Siegel Center.
I will say VCU is playing more of Ryder's style of basketball as of right now, and Ryder's doing a really good job on the boards. They have 6 second chance points, and like I said, for the keys to the game, they're going to have to find those easy points all night.
Djokovic inside. When you get that close, got him going. He had 18 points that night, 15 against American, and now he leads all VCU scores. He has 8. Rams back up by 3.
And I really want to see him demand the ball. This is a night he should have 40.
The ball batted away. Tillery going after it. Still in transition. Picked up by Noel. His follow is in. We talked at the beginning of the broadcast about Havoc and sure. A little bit of a delayed start coming out of the break, but we are underway in the second half, and Caleb Smith hit a jumper from the baseline. The Rams trying to equalize that jumper inside. Djokovic
in the paint, under the basket, do what you can do. And VCU continues to feed him, and I think he's going to continue to have success.
Misses the free throw. Now the Rams go back on the defense. Flashed Burton. Up to Zion Cruz. Caleb Smith, who's got 10 points, following a 2-point game against Delaware. The Bronx are playing excellent basketball for their season so far tonight. Double team on Fuller. Now Cruz with 1 on the shot clock will launch a 3-pointer. It's an air ball, and that is a shot clock violation, though. No, it's going to be instead a fast break out for the Rams.
Absolutely.
And Brandon Jennings finishes strong. The southpaw off the glass.
And that was textbook how you run a fast break right there. Pass it ahead, get it back for the easy 2.
That's a Virginia Credit Union assist at work. Donating money to the Children's Hospital of Richmond with that assist.
And I want to see VCU come out and really put their foot on Ryder's neck.
Hanging around, it's a 7-point gain as Fuller connects.
And I think the biggest issue is VCU on the defensive end is not matching Ryder's physicality.
Evans drives inside. His shot rejected by Fuller. A fast break now for Ryder. Bynum, the layup. He misses the rim, unkind for the Bronx as Nyk Lewis comes out of here with it. Jennings to the lane. Jennings shot rejected. Mitchell the rebound. His foul. 4 points and a rebound as Mitchell hits the second free throw. Back to a 9-point lead, but the Rams need to stop here in the second half. Caleb Smith. Over to Cruz. Cruz comes to the top of the floor, working on Jadrian Tracy. Into the lane. Jumper connects. Cruz has 9.
A little bit too easy right there for Cruz. Taking his time, a little dribble action, getting to a spot, pulling up for 2.
Mitchell to Brandon Jennings as the Rams lead at a touchdown. Jennings baseline. Whistle, and that's an offensive foul on Brandon Jennings. He wrapped around with his right arm trying to gain leverage on his defender, and the referees caught him red-handed. A turnover for VCU on an offensive foul on Brandon Jennings, and you can see the frustration really starting to build on Phil Martelli Jr., who's urging his team here. Meanwhile, Kevin Baggett, the head coach at Ryder, still has to be thrilled with his team's performance here.
Absolutely.
The Siegel Center.
And I want to say Ryder's playing a pretty decent game. However, VCU is not doing the small things that they need to do to close out plays to extend the lead.
Burton into the lane. His double clutch misses. Tracy, a well-executed block out. And he comes into the front court, gets it into his guard's hand. Jennings to Mitchell. Mitchell, nice pass inside to Bell with position. Feeds it back out to Lewis for 3. It's good.
Nyk Lewis is he's just a game-time player.
And the Rams get it back to double figures. The Lewis 3, his 22nd of the season for the true freshman from Gonzaga High School. It was a Washington Post All-Met. And for our Washington viewers up on Masson, they know how good you have to be All-Met. Tracy's hand.
Nyk Lewis did him a favor and knocked it down.
This is Mitchell underneath with the size advantage and misses, but exploits the advantage. Bynum misses them both. Shorts both free throws. Rams up by 23. Bell Gets it to Lewis, who tiptoes on that far sideline to keep it up. Michael Bell into the lane. Strong move by Michael Bell. The junior lays it up and in.
Smooth crossover there for Bell, getting all the way to the paint with the left-hand finish. You can tell he's been in the lab like Dexter.
25-point lead for Phil Martelli Jr.'s black and gold against Ryder. Bronx get it up to Cruz. His pass inside to Fuller, and it's a Fuller finish. It's a finish from Fuller.
Fuller.
Nyk Lewis to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots the three and connects. Keyshawn Mitchell hits the three. So the Rams trading 3 for 2 as Mitchell hits his first three-pointer of the night. And the Rams get VCU. Who do you have at the top of the scouting report? You have to erase Max Shulga from last year's scouting report. You got to erase everybody, but who do you throw up at the top of the scouting report? It's difficult.
As funny as it may seem, you may put Terrence Hill there, but he comes off the bench.
Yeah, so what do you do with the first 5 guys? Zion Cruz, a strong move inside. He misses. Rebound, Keyshawn Mitchell gets it up to Nyk Lewis. Lewis is going to go all the way up. Reverse layup and scores. Strong move by Lewis, the freshman.
Do you put Nyk Lewis up there?
Lewis is averaging 11 points per game. You got to figure if you stop him, but it's hard to stop a guy who handles the basketball as much as Nyk Lewis does.
Do you put Lazar up there?
I think it's going to be a challenge. Koulibaly, fadeaway jumper, and A.B. Koulibaly hits the J. Rams up 26. Jennings inside drive, and he is held hard by Koulibaly. So VCU owned a 9-point lead at the half. They've stretched it to 27 here.
And that's what happens when you can lock in and correct the mistakes you were making in the first half.
Flash Burton up top finds Wilson. Wilson gets Lewis in 10 play against their nemesis from up in Olean.
And I am excited for that game. Not only is it conference play, but St. Bonaventure has quietly become a rivalry for VCU as well.
Jordan Tillery kicks to Lewis. He'll launch a three. That's too strong. Michael Bell, the rebound inside, immediately puts it up and misses. Tillery grabs the rebound. He's fouled.
From their mistakes and apply it in conference play.
Jordan Tillery misses the free throw. Rams 3 points away from getting to triple figures for the 4th time this season. Zion Cruz rises and fires. He's fouled by Tillery and
caught in the rotation. But Tyrell Ward is a very talented player that can bring a lot to the table. Hopefully he can get going.
All right, he's got the basketball, as do the Rams. Mitchell to Jordan Dumont. He'll launch a three-pointer. That's too strong, no good. Nyk Lewis can't get the rebound over Caleb Smith, and now Ryder comes back to the near side. Inside pass Fuller with a one-handed dunk. And the Rams lead is 22, 97-75. They've been stuck at 97 for a little bit. As Michael Bell comes to Keyshawn Mitchell. Both teams still playing hard with under 2.5 to play here at the Stew. Mitchell forces one up and a late whistle call on the 4th is Keyshawn Mitchell with 14. That's a season high for Keyshawn Mitchell. Rams over 60 points from their bench tonight.
That's just unheard of.
60 of their 98.
That's ridiculous.
Cruz, jump shot right elbow, no good. Mitchell well rebounded. Out to Jordan Dumont. Dumont wants to drive the lane, lays it up and in, and Jordan Dumont scoring buckets off the bench for the Rams, and they crack the 100 mark.
Absolutely.
4th time this season the Rams are at 100. They had 100 against American on Thursday night, so back-to-back triple-digit games for VCU. Smith inside, shoots over Ward, no good. Ball knocked out. Triple-digit games more than 3, so it does not happen. You see more triple-digit games these days in college basketball. Mitchell didn't block out. Rebound pulled up and in by Kapasetics. VCU up by 23, 100-77. Nyk Lewis to Jordan Dumont.
And you got to love Coach Martelli still getting on the guys and demanding they play VCU brand of basketball even in this latter part of the game.
Michael Bell, a three-pointer in the corner. Just misses. Ball tipped way out, and Tyrell Ward saves it Nyk Lewis has got to tip it to himself. Loose ball picked up. This is Kubabale. His layup is up and good. Rams up by 21 with 59 seconds to go. Tyrell Ward to Dumont. Scored a bucket a minute ago. Mitchell looking to pad the scoring stats. Knocked out of bounds. Last to touch it was Ryder.
I mean, if I'm in at this juncture of the game and I'm getting close to my career high, I'm going for it as well.
Keyshawn Mitchell at 14. His career high is against Albany last March 11th. That must have been in their tournament. He had 21.
Oh, he had 21. Excuse me.
I
was unfamiliar with your game.
Yeah. Michael Bell to the corner. Nyk Lewis wants to go baseline. Underneath, reverse layup. Just missed on a nifty shot by Lewis. Back the other way. Go the Bronx. Kapasinkas. Koulibaly. D'Alessandro for three. That is no good. Rebound Michael Bell with 17 seconds left. Phil Martelli says we're going to take the foot off the gas and we're going to cruise home. A double-double for Keyshawn Mitchell. 19 for Ahmad Noel. And the VCU Rams get away with a 100